All right, welcome back, everybody, to Blended Miniatures. I am your host, Tim, and today we are looking at the Aspect of Atropus from the 3.5 D&D book known as Elder Evils. Elder Evils being the creatures like Cthulhu and just things that are almost unknowable that have been around since the beginning of time, or even before there was time, but before the gods. Atropus, in this case, is basically death. He is what creates death throughout all of the multiverse. He is the embodiment of death. No one really knows where he came from or what he actually is, but they know that wherever he goes, death follows. And the reason that is because Atropus is a planet. His main body is actually the head. His head is a planet that cruises through space and finds planets with life on them, and it just literally smashes into these planets and absorbs all life on them, leaving nothing behind. And that's why on the surface of Atropus there is remnants of countless unknowable worlds from throughout the multiverse. This thing just wanders about, consuming all life. And if you ever see a red star manifest in the sky only at night on in your campaign, you best be wary because Atropus may be coming your way. However, this is the aspect of Atropus in the storyline with Atropus within it. You can actually land on Atropus and face this creature, which is the body of Atropus, sans head, because you're standing on his head. But I wouldn't recommend it. This is sort of like the Big Daddy version of the Atropal from Tomb of Annihilation. This is what I always like to think of that this thing could grow up to be if it was ever allowed to grow up. The Atropal, that is. This is the grown-up version. Again, a very simple build for this one. It was actually another one of Miguel's miniatures, but it is Grishbane, the Demon Lord of Greed, as you can see with the weird hand section. But all I did was just remove the head, and then I applied green stuff to the body in order to smooth it out, in order to match the artwork. And I'll put the artwork up so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. Paintwork for this one, he was sprayed white and then just dry brush layer by layer, just all different flesh tones to get the different things, and then white and then grey, just to show that the flesh is, necrotic and rotting away as he walks across the surface of his head. And the moment that there is life on his world, he is immediately drawn to it because he is hungry for anything that is life in the galaxy. But if you and your party are fortunate enough to be able to disrupt this form of him, it will actually send Atropus back into deep space in order to recover. So there is a little bit of respite if you are able to defeat this thing, which is nearly impossible to do unless you have the correct components. And as before, we have our kobold who can act as the head of Atropus, or the aspect of Atropus should he will, or a minion to be consumed. I'll put a link to the Grishbane miniature. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. In the description, so if you wish to build your very own aspect of Atropus, you have a basis to do so. So, thank you very much for watching, and remember to stay tuned for the next episode, and keep on blending.